Apple has just announced its latest lineup of devices, and among them are the new AirPods Pro 3, along with the Apple Watch SE 3, Apple Watch Series 11, and the Apple Watch Ultra 3. These products may look familiar at first glance, but when you take a closer look, you'll notice some big improvements that matter in everyday use. In this section, we'll go deep into the AirPods Pro 3 and the Apple Watch SE 3, giving you a clear picture of what's new, what's better, and why these upgrades are important. Let's begin with the AirPods Pro 3. At first, they look very similar to the previous generation. The design language is classic Apple, sleek, simple, and clean. But if you hold them in your hand, you'll notice that both the earbuds and the charging case have been refined. The case itself is slightly lighter than before. One major change is the removal of the traditional pairing button on the back. Instead, Apple has introduced a capacitive button right on the front. To enter pairing mode, you just tap it multiple times, usually 2 or 4, and the AirPods are ready to connect. This change makes the case look even more minimalistic and modern. The earbuds themselves have also gone through some changes. The part that goes inside the ear is redesigned. The tips are now made of memory foam, wrapped in a thin silicone-like coating. This new material should provide a better seal, more comfort, and improved noise cancellation. Many users of earlier models struggled with the fit, but this update should make the AirPods Pro 3 more comfortable for longer listening sessions while also enhancing passive sound isolation. A big new feature is the built-in heart rate sensor. Placed on the back of each earbud, it can track your heart rate during workouts without needing an Apple Watch. This is a huge shift because it turns AirPods into more than just a listening device, they now double as a fitness companion. You simply open the fitness app on your iPhone, put the AirPods in your ears, and your heart rate is tracked in real time. The data shows up directly on your phone, including your steps and workout intensity. There are over 50 workout types available, so you can use the AirPods for a wide range of activities. The integration with the iPhone is also smarter. When you're tracking workouts, you can now see a live activity widget on your lock screen showing your heart rate in real time. This makes it much easier to check progress without having to unlock your phone or switch apps. It's simple but very useful. Moving on to sound quality, Apple has refined the audio profile. There's a noticeable improvement in the low-end frequencies. The bass feels punchier and richer, but not overwhelming. It doesn't muddy the mix, instead, it balances perfectly with the mids and highs. For many users, this will make music more immersive and enjoyable, especially for genres that rely on strong bass lines. Active noise cancellation has also been improved. Apple claims it's about 2 times better than before. In my early tests, the difference was clear in noisy environments like Apple Park. The AirPods Pro 2 already had excellent noise cancellation, but the Pro 3 takes it up a notch. Background sounds fade even more effectively, leaving you in your own quiet space. Transparency mode has been updated too. Voices sound much more natural. In previous models, your own voice or nearby conversation sometimes felt artificial or slightly robotic when transparency mode was on. Now, it's smoother and more realistic, making it easier to interact with others without taking your earbuds out. Another highlight is live translation. While not exclusive to the AirPods Pro 3, it works seamlessly here. You can have real-time conversations in different languages, with translations being played directly into your ears. During testing, it worked surprisingly well, though accuracy can vary depending on the language. This feature can be a game-changer for travel or international business. Overall, the AirPods Pro 3 deliver big improvements where it matters most: comfort, sound quality, and smart features. If you struggled with fit before, the new tips should help. If you want more health tracking, the heart rate sensor brings new possibilities. And if you're after better sound and ANC, this upgrade delivers. Now let's shift focus to the Apple Watch SE 3. This model is Apple's most affordable watch, but in 2025, it has received one of its biggest upgrades yet. For the first time, the SE line feels like a complete smartwatch, not just a stripped-down entry point. The SE3 is powered by the S10 chip, the same powerful processor used in the more expensive Apple Watches. While Apple didn't release an S11 this year, the S10 remains a top performer, ensuring smooth performance for apps, animations, and health tracking. Perhaps the most significant addition is the always-on display. This is something users have been asking for, and now it's finally here in the budget model. You no longer have to raise your wrist to check the time or glance at information, it's always visible. This brings the SE3 much closer to the higher-end watches in terms of convenience. The SE3 also supports gesture controls like double tap and wrist flick. These controls make it easier to navigate without touching the display. For example, you can answer calls or scroll through menus with simple hand movements. Another important upgrade is temperature sensing. The watch can now monitor wrist temperature during sleep, providing valuable insights into your health. This ties into the new sleep apnea detection feature, which can analyze your breathing patterns at night. Combined with Sleep Score, the SE3 now gives you a detailed breakdown of your sleep quality, including duration, consistency, wake-ups, and time in different stages. This makes it a much more capable health device. Fast charging has also made its way to the SE3, so you spend less time waiting and more time wearing it. And with on-device Siri processing, responses are quicker and more private, since requests don't need to go through the cloud. On cellular models, 5G support ensures faster connectivity when you're away from Wi-Fi. Design-wise, the SE3 comes in Starlight and Midnight, with two sizes, 40mm and 44mm. It looks sleek and modern, but more importantly, it finally feels feature-complete. Starting at $249, it offers incredible value for those who want an Apple Watch without paying flagship prices. When you step back and compare, the AirPods Pro 3 and the Apple Watch SE3 highlight Apple's strategy this year. Both products don't just recycle old designs with minor tweaks. They add meaningful upgrades that improve everyday use, better comfort, more accurate health tracking, smarter features, and overall better value. And this is only the beginning. In the next section, we'll explore the Apple Watch Series 11 and the Apple Watch Ultra 3, diving into how they push the lineup forward in performance, durability, and cutting-edge features.